And now for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engines!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Norton Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby, and you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel. Wow.
Happy Monday, race fans. We're back at it tonight. Got 2 big races. 2. Race number 1, it is Ultimate iRacing Challenge. Race number 9. Race number 9, we're going to run the Winged Dirt Sprint 360 machines. And we're going to do that at the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame. The greatest show on dirt, they say, at Knoxville Raceway out in Iowa. So that is race number 1. We're going 40 laps. Caution laps will not count. And that is race number 1. Again, that is the 9th race in the Brad Peters Ultimate iRacing Challenge. Race number 2 tonight. We're going truck racing. We're going at the old Atlanta Motor Speedway with 3 sets of tires. Should be a fun evening. Should be a good time to race. Happy Monday again, everybody. I hope your work week has started off good. For the first time in about 10 weeks, it was a mandatory work day today. As most of you may know, I am a school teacher, and it is August, so it is time for that school year to ramp up, and today was day number 1. But anyway, nonetheless, before we get into it, I want to say thank you to these guys and gals. Stay caught up on our racing schedule at _FlyingAces on X or on Discord. There's a link in the description below. Are you ready for premium sim race equipment? SimRaceCity.com features leading brands to meet your budget and sim racing needs. Use FlyingAcesTV as your promo code at checkout to save 5% off your order. Passion, performance, podium. SimRaceCity.com. For all your AR-15 needs, check out AR15parts.com. Save 10% off your order with the promo code FlyingAcesTV. Are you ready to upgrade your current gaming PC? Check out the Ford Entertainment Group at FEGCustomPC.com. Formula One specs at street stock prices. Need race-winning open setups on iRacing? Check out the official Coca-Cola iRacing NASCAR setup supplier at McConey Setup Shop. Save 10% off your order with promo code FlyingAcesTV. I want to thank RaceLab for providing us with our live stream standings, track map, and other useful racing widgets. If you're a live streamer or simply a sim racer, check out RaceLab. Looking for NASCAR diecast or NASCAR merchandise? Check out Plan B Sales or Circle B Diecast. Save $5 off your order of $30 or more with the promo code FlyingAcesTV. You could walk away with $100 tonight, courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare in Brandon, Mississippi. Drivers must win 2 races, have the Team Racers for Christ or a similar faith-based logo on both race-winning cars, and have an I rating of 3,000 or less at tonight's feature race to win the prize. Yes, sir, that is how somebody could win $100 tonight. All right, fellas, ladies, 40 laps coming up here. Caution laps do not count. If we have to run a heat race, we'll do that first. But we'll see once we get in here how many drivers we have to join. UIC, as in Ultimate iRacing Challenge 9, is the password for this one. UIC 9. I want to go up here and welcome in Spasm, 1, our biggest cheerleader, but 2, pole sitter tonight. Thank you, Spasm. Good evening to you. Tank 2. I want to thank you guys for being channel members. Welcome in Aaron A. That's Aaron Allman, everybody. Tyler Robson, T-Rob, as the kids call him. Good evening to you. Tom Sigmund, crew chief, resident crew chief right there. Michael Smithy, good evening, buddy. William Bowles, Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights. Toby Isboulin, that's right, Buster Malcolm. Good evening, one and all. We got Vaping Bachelor down here. Good evening to you, Vape. We got Daryl Howell. That's there. Exactly right. Daryl Howell's in the house, everybody. And again, Poll. That's right. You daggone right, Spasm. Congratulations on that. Hey, let's head out here to Knoxville, Iowa, and see how much mud we can start slinging. All right, let's do a quick count. Okay, pretty sizable field here for a dirt race. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. All right. So I can keep my math straight. Me and Brad Peters in. Dan Taylor Harrison Prohaska, Jared Wishon. Those 5 are in. Two fastest qualifiers make 7. Top 5 is 12. So we got to have more than 12 drivers. And I think we do. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Yeah, we got 15. Billy Sigmund is a race credit entry. So so he would not count towards that. We are going to have to run the heat race. Let's get out here and see what we can do. I am 5th on the board at the 16.3. Ooh, Jared Wishon's down in the 15.9s. Slinging a little mud tonight. If you like to saw on the wheel, tonight may be your night to race. We're dirt racing in Iowa, and we are truck racing at Old Atlanta.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside.
A little too aggressive on the throttle. A little bit too aggressive. Let me get out of the racetrack here, friend boys. A little too aggressive. It's throttle control. That's the fun of this. Hey, Chevy Z. Evening, bud. Great champion. Top of the evening to you, buddy. Dallas Smith, kids. That's right. Chris Robinson Outdoors. Bring it. Bring it, Chris Robinson Outdoors. I love it. Love the outdoors. Love the great outdoors. Before we look at any paint schemes, we will look at the current point standings. Now, we got about 9 minutes until we qualify, so if you want in, come run it. We are going to run the heat race. It's an 8-lapper. Caution laps do not count. 2 fastest qualifiers plus our top 5 finishers will advance on to the feature this evening. It's a great setup. This is a custom setup by Brad Peters.
You see him, he's up top, up top, up top.
I turn in too quickly. That's what I do. On the dirt racing, I have determined I just turn it in too quickly. Do you have a dry pocket? Yeah, maybe. I could find you one. I could probably find you one. Let this guy pass. That is Dan Taylor. Of course, we got a good tear-off program. We're not going to have a muddy visor this evening. No, sir. Turned in too early. Turned in too early.
The up in front of you, all the way to the top. Slow car on the outside wall. Slow car on the top.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Whew. I think most of you know that Knoxville has a big old thick berm at the bottom. Yeah, listen, Rick Javorka talking about that Chevy. Rick Javorka talking about rain. Rick Javorka lost electricity earlier today. He's lost running water, and he was hoping to have everything restored by 7 o'clock. He said he would be in here racing, but I don't think that's got restored for him.
Outside.
So keep Rick and those people down in Central Florida in your prayers. They're living through some rough times right now with the hurricane coming through. Scotty Grove has joined us this evening.
He's flowing on the outside.
Billy Sigmund has joined us this evening. Sorry, James. Got a little hot right there.
That was my bad. I cut down. I was trying to save it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
Super loose.
It's all right. Yes, he is down in Florida vaping. He lives near Ocala. No, Ocala. They're in the Orlando area. All right, we got 5 minutes until we qualify. Let's go ahead and look at some paint schemes. Got a sizable field for this one. We do have a solid white. Did not know where to put the Houston Astros stripes. Could not figure out the template on the side, so I just put it up there on the top of the wing. That's my number 21 machine this evening. At 05, that is Brad Peters. Brad Peters, the Ultimate iRacing Series host. Brad Peters in that 5 car. You got the 25. That, of course, is Dirty Dan Taylor. Guy needs no introduction. Jared Wishing, that beautiful purple chrome. Come on. Love the purple chrome. Oh, I like that Mountain Dew. That's John Creighton in the 66. This number 9 car is Scott Holt. Scott Holt in the 9 car. That 5 car, the iRacing.com service, Harrison Prohaska.
Can somebody hit me off this fence?
We have a Pumpa. Not sure what Pumpa is, but I like it. Like that 4 car. That is Richard Robb. And there is me. Let's go ahead and see all these drivers we have missed. Creighton Taylor, Scott Holt, Aaron Allman. Here's Aaron Allman. Let's find that race car. There he is in the Pace Performance, number 48. Prohaska, I think we just saw. Yes, Tyler Robinson. Let's find Tyler here. He's good. He's good on the dirt. The Jefferson County Realty, number 13 machine. That is Tyler Robinson.
I was stuck in the fence and it wouldn't let me go back to the pit.
Travis Stevens.
I hit you dead square and it didn't even budge you.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a couple people that tried hitting me that didn't do anything.
Trying to get this spun around. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. That's Casey's. That's becoming a very popular gas convenience store chain, Casey's. I've seen several of them. A lot of them seem to be out towards the Midwest. Anyway, that belongs to Travis Stevens this evening. Timothy Wheeler. Timothy is over here at the gas station. Let me find Timothy. There he is in that number 22 machine. The Texas Speed and Performance. I like it. I like it. That is Timothy Wheeler. Tim Setzer. Tim Setzer in that STP, right, of course. Tim Setzer and STP kind of go together just like Richard Petty. Brandon Green. Brandon Green in that number 41 machine. It's a good-looking ride. James Fields. And the Downey. I like Downey. Downey smells good. Number 47 car. That is James Fields. Scotty Grove in the... He's on the outside of the fence here. There he is in the double nickel TV entry. I like it. I like it. Big fan. Love the retro lines on that car. That is Scotty Grove. Richard Robb we have seen, and Jax Duval Crawl has yet to turn a hot lap. But there he is in the Goldfish, number 84. That is Jax Duval Crawl. All right. We have one race credit spot. That belongs to Billy Sigmund. We're going to have myself and Brad Peters is 2. We'll exclude Billy for the purpose of the counting right now. We've got our top 3 in points. Let's go ahead and show that off while we're here. Let me go ahead and show the screen off. Come on now. Left screen. Well, I got to bring it up. Apparently, I got to bring it. There we go. You got Jared Wishing on top of the leaderboard with 175 points. Brad Peters, series host, does not equate in the constant top 3 automatically through to the feature because he is automatically through to the feature as race host. He put up $500. He's getting in every race, you know what I mean? Harrison Prohaska is second, 3rd overall, but 2nd in our point standings. And Dan Taylor is 3rd in the point standings, 4th overall. And there I am in 5th place, trying to hold on in front of John Creighton and Brandon Green and Billy Sigmund. That appears to be my biggest challenge, I think. I would like to get up there in the top 3. It's going to be awful tough, but nevertheless, we're going to have to put together some good races. But anyway, Jared Wishing, Harrison Prohaska, Dan Taylor, those guys will be into the big show automatically. All right, let me get this back up there. All right, so we have that determined. There's 3. Me and Brad Peters makes 5. Our top 2 qualifiers is 7. Top 5 finishers from the heat race make 12. And Billy Sigmund is the only race credit driver. He will be the 13th driver in this event. 13th driver in this event. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 drivers. 5 drivers at the moment will not get to race in the feature. We got an 8-lapper, and it is about time in 10 seconds. I'm going to hop back over into my car here. Make sure we have it on race control so I can speak to everybody. Yep, we're good. All right, now we'll announce that we are running the heat race. All right, gentlemen, yeah, we must run the heat race this evening. Jared Wishon, Harrison Prohaska, and Dan Taylor are automatically into the feature because they are in the top 3 in points in the series. Myself and Brad are automatically in. That's 5. We take our top 2 qualifiers for this heat race. You're automatically in. That is 7. And our top 5 finishers will make a 12-car field. We'll add race credit spots. That is Billy Sigmund. That gives us 13 drivers into the show. So top 2 qualifiers here automatically make it into the feature. All right, so let's put in our setup. We do have a customized setup for qualifying. It's just, I think it's pretty low on fuel. I'm going to put my wing down on -10. Move that thing back for more downforce. A little less speed, but nevertheless, get a little bit more downforce. I need the downforce more than I need the speed. You can see some of the times already coming in at 15.9, 16 flat. That's Travis Stevens, Jared Wish, and Billy Sigmund. The times are coming in. All right, here we go. We have a freshly packed track. You might still have time to get in if you want in. UIC 9 is your password.
You ready? Green flag. Just a couple more, we're going to pit.
Tear off! Oh man, that was fun. I am nowhere near the top 7. I'm 11th place, and that was as fun as it gets. I felt like I was Donnie Schatz, World of Outlaw driver. Aaron Allman up there at 15.7. Look at him go. Tyler Robinson, 15.4s. Dang. That is bringing the noise. Boys, T-Rob may have this one wrapped up. Son of a gun. That guy's bringing the absolute noise. And I am going to pull that password down. One more chance, UIC 9. I don't think you can get in since we've started qualifying. But nevertheless, I don't think Duval Crawl is going to run. It looks like he is disconnected. But nevertheless, Tyler Robinson and Aaron Allman, those guys, I don't think Richard's going to qualify either. Anybody left to qualify? Okay, we'll go ahead and advance the session if Richard or Jax is not going to qualify. Tyler Robinson and Aaron Allman, you guys are automatically through to the feature. Please do not run in this heat race. The feature will go hot immediately after this room. Same password, UIC 9. All right, let's go ahead and advance it. We'll advance that session.
I'm already in, correct?
That is confirmed.
Thanks.
So Billy is in. Yes, Jared Wishon is in. Harrison Prohaska is in. And the dirty one, Dan Taylor, automatically in, along with Tyler Robinson and Aaron Allman. Guys, please do not run in the heat race. Top 5 finishers will go on to the 40-lap feature. Caution laps will not count in this. We do have cautions on, but the caution laps do not count. All right, so Jared Wishon. Actually, Brandon Green will start on pole. We'll put this up here on TV camera. I don't know. Let's find a good camera. Let's spectator cam. Look at that. We got you, Wheeler. There's spectator cam. I feel like I'm sitting on row 24. Row 24, section A here at Knoxville Raceway. You can see the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum over there, over in turn number 2. I actually went by this racetrack a few years back. I think it's 2016. I'm lying to you. I'm totally lying to you. I did not. I went by Iowa Speedway.
Hey, what's the rule on the start? Go on green or when the face truck goes off?
That's up to the leader. Whatever you want to do, buddy.
Yeah, Brandon would be the control car, though.
Yeah, Brandon Green is the control car. Brandon Green will be the control car. Let's go here and look at our field right quick. Who has gridded up? You do have Brandon Green. You have Tim Setzer.
So, Brad, if it's on me, am I good to go to that inside push to the inside?
You have Scotty Grove right here.
Yeah, that's fine
starting third in the Black Car Mafia double nickel TV entry. You got that Casey's FEGPC. I grew up with dirt racing, so it's a joy when you guys run these ones. Nice, Aaron. That is a good deal. Travis Stevens.
Yeah, Tim, you can roll to the outside if
John
Brandon wants the
Creighton,
bottom.
chrome
If not, and he takes the top, you can just roll up to him. But
Scott
Brandon's
Holt
got the
in
control
that 9 car.
Start here.
The Texas machine is Timothy Wheeler. And
I'm gonna
the
take the
Downey
bottom,
entry.
Tim.
The Downey entry. That is James Fields. Let's count our cars right quick.
Sounds good. I'll just stay behind you.
Hey, there's a porta potty right here. Look here. Here at the porta potty. Down here in the bottom part of our screen. Anyway, we got 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably going to be best to count from the front. There's that pace
Can
truck.
I stall this car somehow?
2, 4, 6, 8 cars. 5 will go on to the feature.
Did you shut your car off?
Again, caution lamps do not count.
No.
We got a driver who has stalled the car. Pace truck is a Chevy Silverado. I apologize. I do apologize for that. Not my intentions. But nevertheless, let's make sure we are live. We are indeed live. This pace truck should dive off
So am I
here.
on the outside here since I was the 6th out of this group?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. All right, pace truck, going to need you to dive off. We're ready to get rolling out here in corn country. All right, here we go. Race leader Brandon Green. We'll try to keep the camera on the field as much as we can. I'm gonna say no cautions this race. And I'm going to say the feature will be very, very limited as well. These cars handle well. They stick pretty good. Brandon Green with a commanding 3 sprint car lead at the moment over Tim Setzer. 3rd place is Scotty Grove. 4th place is Travis Stevens, and John Creighton, the good doctor, rides here in 5th. 6th place and first car out is Timothy Wheeler. Scott Holt. And Richard Robb. Richard Robb just gridded up from the rear. Did not qualify. Scott Holt, Timothy Wheeler. Timothy is the first car out at the moment. Now we do have 8 race credit spots total. 1 is taken by Billy Sigmund. So if Wheeler, Scott Holt, Richard Robb wants to take a race credit entry, they can do that. But this is their opportunity to race their way in. Looks like these drivers have all just settled in. Don't want to make too many mistakes. We'll go back up front, boys. Brandon Green putting on a show right now. Oh my. Hey, sorry about that. That was not my intention. Went a little too crazy with the down button. Little too crazy. All right, Brandon Green is catching Richard Robb. I don't think we'll have enough laps. This is working lap number 8. This is the final lap. Race leader Brandon Green underneath Richard Robb. Let's go back here and look. That is Richard. The race is over. Brandon Green is our winner. Tim Setzer does indeed finish second. Third place, I think, is Scotty Grove, if I'm not mistaken. Travis Stevens fourth. John Creighton fifth. All right. Gentlemen, top 5 is automatically going on to the feature. Same password, UIC9, will get you in there. So, unfortunately, Scott Holt, Timothy Wheeler, and Richard Robb will not make it in. Do a quick photograph. That's our top 5. Let's see. James Fields could not get his car started. Son of a gun. But Tyler Robinson, Aaron Allman, those two are our pole sitters. Wishen, Taylor, Prohaska are automatically in.
Hey, JW, is it all right if I come into the feature and watch?
Oh, please do. Please join us. Come on in. Come on in.
10-4, thank you.
All right, let's go on. We'll move it forward. Pull that up. We'll exit out of the iRacing.com. I'm going to get this feature in the queue. 40 laps. Cautions do not count. We're a 13-car field. I'm going to say it's going to be pretty good. Let's see. Out of 13 cars, I need a top 8 finish tonight on the dirt. It will be a successful evening if I'm top 8 on the dirt. All right. We are ready to rock and roll. No faster pairs, no green-white checkers. Caution laps do not count. 8:30 sim time is the start time under partly cloudy skies, 76 degrees. All right. Let me make sure everything is set. Yep. Track state will reset. It'll be repacked, and we will start at 0. All right, 0% that is. Rocking and rolling, boys. We're out in Iowa this evening. One of these days, I'd like to get out to the Knoxville Nationals. I think it'd be so cool. I think it'd be so cool. All right, Buster Malcolm. Again, evening to you, great champion. Let's see, Tom Sigmund. Trying to find anybody new I have not spoken like, such as Darren. Good evening, Darren. Oh, let's see. Who else is unique? I think I've spoken to everybody. Yep. TS24 fan, look at you. 21 is Brian Brown, local guy to me. Reason why I run his scheme. He's been sponsored by Casey's for a long time. Got you, but yeah, I hate that your car wouldn't start there, man. I don't know what the deal was. That was crazy. David Griffin, everybody, thank you very much. Thanks, Griff. Appreciate that. Oh, have we missed anybody? I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. Waiting on this baby to go hot, man. I'm excited about race number 9 of the Ultimate iRacing Challenge. Let's go over here and look while I wait on this thing to go live. There we go. There's my chat I keep pulled out. Again, Jared Wishen, we'll scroll all the way down. Jared's our points leader. So far through 8 races, we've had 35 separate drivers qualify for a feature. Our next race up after tonight, I'll go ahead and gray this unit out. Our next race is going to be for double bonus points, going to be Pro 2 trucks at Crandon. Now that's going to be a blast. That's going to be a blast. And that'll be worth double the points. And here, of course, tonight is regular points. And then the next race, which is going to be Thursday, good Lord willing, worth double the points. Here's our payouts, $500 in payouts, and all that. All that information is available online if you want to go and read it and all that good stuff. I try my best to keep everybody in tune with what's going on. I know most people do not read it, but if you do want that information, it is out there. All right, UIC9 is your password. We're going to be 13 cars strong. 13 cars strong for this one. I need a top 8. Top 8 finish, top 8 finish. Hometown track for me is Port Royal Speedway. Only about 5 minutes away. I always run my locals. Paint that. Amen to that. Troy Thompson. Don't forget me, sir. Your favorite race. No doubt. No doubt. Good evening to you, Troy. All right. Tom, you're going to have 2 additional sets of tires at Hotlanta. 2 additional sets of tires. We got 3 total and 75% on the fuel load. 75 laps. Got to make them tires last, buddy. Got to make them tires last. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I started work back today. First work day in literally about 10 weeks. 10 weeks, not 10 months. That'd be crazy. 10 weeks. I am a school teacher. We started back our work days today. The kiddos come back on Thursday. We got to get some work days in before school begins. And, man, did not sleep very well last night. Don't know why, but hopefully I can tonight. I'm a little bit on the exhausted side right now. All right, here we go. Again, 13 drivers strong. 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to have 14. Timothy Wheeler is in. He will not run in the feature, but he is in as a spectator. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We have all 13 drivers. Let me do this. Let me count this again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. Outstanding. Okay, what I'm going to do is pull that password down. And let's get out here and practice. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to stick with that negative 10 on the wing. I don't think you can see it very well. But it is moving. I'll move it downward. Maybe you can see the wing. There you go. You see it sliding forward. So all the way forward, I think, is less downforce, moving all that weight to the front. I need more. Let's try 7 and see how that feels. Because the more you got it back, the slower you are. I think it's just basic physics. Don't ask me how. That's what they tell me. That's what the smart people tell me. It's just physics.
That looks good, bro. Keep it up.
Got to have that visor tear off programmed.
Hey, baby, I need a couple more laps like that last one. And a slow car on the bottom. On the high side. Really good lap right there. It's really good. I don't know what you did, but keep doing that.
Thank you, Chad. I am 13th fastest on the board.
That was a good lap.
Out of 13 competitors. I don't understand it. Maybe I need to roll out of the throttle a little bit more. Because I've been flat-footing it all the way around.
Still outside. Clear.
Maybe that's not the fastest way around.
Outside. All clear.
I'm just making a mess out of it.
Tell me what you're doing, buddy.
I'm sorry, Chad.
Everything all right?
Yeah, we're good.
Handling.
All right, my goodness. 16.5, man. I am... Oh, dang. I am 7/10 off. Maybe they're practicing with their qualifying setup. I don't know. I know we can, in the race, adjust that wing. Tell you what, let's go down to like a 2 and see how that feels. Because the car really is tight. We should have about a minute or so remaining of practice. 2 minutes. Again, this wing is almost all the way down. I think it's on 2. I don't like that at all. I do not like that. I'm not going to even attempt that. Forget that. We're going to roll with the 10. And that's hopefully going to keep me on the racetrack and out of trouble. On the racetrack and out of trouble. We don't want to speed. Again, now we don't have any fast repairs, so if you get out here and just drive over your head and crash into somebody, you're done. These cars are very delicate.
Outside, clear high, clear high.
Nope, can't whip it in like that. Cannot whip it in like that. Oh, I wished I had the skill to drive a dirt car competitively. Just one of those things that I do not have a grasp for. I enjoy it. I enjoy fighting the wheel pretty good. But as far as the ability to feel the racetrack and the car and how that car reacts to the track, I don't have that. Move wing forward on fresh track, back on slick. Okay, move the wing forward on the fresh track, back on the slick. So that's exactly what I know. Move it forward. You'll have grip on the new track. I don't feel like I can control this thing unless it's on a -10, even on a fresh track. So let's just go ahead and make sure we have our qualifying setup in. Let's just run the 10. And let's go get after it. Here we go. Let me check that wing. I'm going to go ahead, despite common sense of trying to get more speed out of it, I just want a solid lap. 40 solid laps is what I'm after.
Green flag. bud. Just start keeping an eye on that fuel pressure light for me. Checker flag, bud.
Hey, 16.3 is not terrible, but I bet that's going to be a good half second to 3/4 of a second off of the pole time. I'm just too high in the corner. Yeah, you can see I'm nowhere near this berm, which runs. I don't know if you can see my mouse on the screen. You cannot. Anyway, 16. Yeah, as predicted. As predicted, I'm about 0.7 of a second off. Brad Peters is our pole sitter. That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. All right, Prohaska and Wheeler. Wheeler's not running in this one, but Prohaska is not going to qualify. Harrison, you going to qualify? All right, maybe he didn't hear me. Maybe he is qualifying. I don't know. Harrison, are you going to qualify? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt. He is qualifying. I was wrong. My bad.
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah, my fault for interrupting you. Are you completed it? Are you done?
Oh no, you're good. I'm not very good on dirt, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Okay. All right, if everybody's ready, we'll go ahead and advance. All right, here we go. Advancing that session. We're 13 drivers strong. Hopefully, we have our best competitors in here. We qualified through the heat race process. So hopefully that gives us our best drivers. All right. Make sure we're on the Knoxville 360. You cannot add any fuel. I'm going to go ahead and start out with a 10. And I'm going to be racing Harrison Prohaska. I need a top 8 finish. And if that comes at the expense of somebody else, my apologies. I hope nobody wrecks. But if they have to, I hope it's for position. I hope I get the position.
The estimated strength of field is 1,537.
1,537.
We do not have a hanging sign off of the pit box. You're only going to have a handheld sign.
10-4 on the handheld sign. And we're not pitting tonight. Gentlemen, this is race 9 of Brad Peters' Ultimate iRacing Challenge. We're on 40 laps here. We do not have a fast repair. Caution laps will not count. We do have cautions, but they do not count. Therefore, the lucky dog rule is off. There is no lucky dog rule per iRacing. It will not allow it. So, again, caution laps do not count. Forewarning, you may have to be, you may make a pass, the caution come out, and it'll put you back behind the guy. That is a product of the caution laps not counting. So we'll trust what iRacing does and enjoy the heck out of it. Brad, thank you for the series as always, buddy. Let's go get them. Good luck to all competitors. All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Bring it. Get that Chevy Silverado.
Coming out. Should be a fun race here.
It should be. It should be. Got just enough fuel to make it to, we're showing 47 laps. Gonna be close. Gonna be close.
Track carry over from qualifying or go back to slop?
No, sir. It's 0%. We're fresh dirt each race or each session.
Okay.
Not approval. Not approved of that. I think if I can read the response, I don't think he's happy with that.
We're on the bottom. The road's closed.
It's okay. We got 40 laps to dirty this son of a gun up. Keep the dirty side down. Right on. Right on, right on. Because I'm starting 13th out of 13 cars. And I know I'm not that slow.
Coming to the green.
Obviously I am with the stopwatch, but we'll try to make some magic happen right here. Now keep in mind these cars are very finicky. You hit the wall pretty good, you're going to knock the toe out and get a big meatball flag. So I'm going to bank on a couple of these drivers not making it to the end.
Switches there so you understand what you got.
Again, I don't wish any bad luck on anybody, but I want to outlast those who do have the bad luck.
Pace car's off, big man. We're going to do your thing. Green, green, green.
Things definitely have more power than the 305s. Not quite as much as the 410.
That last lap that you ran there, that was really, really nice. P3, get us the fastest car on the track. 15.903.
There's Sigmund and Prohaska. Close together. May have made some contact. Tear off.
Fast guys running 16.108. Good lap. Great lap, that last lap. And 4 is the leader.
Man, they were just taking off and leaving me. Everyone else is running the high side. I'm trying to get up there. I think where my wing is all the way back has slowed me down quite a bit. I'm okay with that. That's a decision I made. I need the downforce. For my skill level, I need the downforce. We're 11 laps in right now, and so far no caution flags.
Leaders are running 16.242.
I'm about a half second off. Now that the track is slickening up pretty good, I definitely don't want to move that wing forward any. Come around with me a little bit. Trying to finagle the throttle a little bit, and I don't think I need to do that. Leader is 4 seconds back. When they get a second in front of me or behind me, I'm gonna pull down to the bottom.
On the high side. Got him slow on the
Thanks
top
for that.
side. Caution, caution.
God bless.
Talk to me, good footing up.
I don't think I got too much
Road is
contact.
closed.
I don't think I got too much
Let's be ready here,
contact.
fellas. So we're going to check the toe. We're going to check the toe first before we jack it up. Should be lining up behind the 25. All right, you're going to have to come around the same car. I think we should be behind the 25.
No, we made it all the way onto the straightaway. You just
Road is
parked
open.
it way out before you drove back down into the corner and hit me.
Well, that's going to keep me on the lead lap. I was in danger of going a lap down. Probably another 5, 6, 7 laps. I was going to go a lap down. All right, man. Son of a gun. Excellent crowd out here this evening. Check them out right here. Look at these grandstands. Got to be a good 10, 12,000 people there, right? 8 to 10 maybe? Not sure what Knoxville Raceway seats,
Pit road is closed.
but it's jam-packed. What do you say maybe afterwards we go over here to the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame right here in turn 2? We'll see what's up. I really need to pick up about 4 more spots. It's not looking likely. Got T-Rob, Tyler Robinson up there in P1. Brad Peters runs second. And Brandon Green, man.
1 to go.
It's a solid effort for Brandon Green right here. He dominated the heat race. Here he is in a top 3 position right now in the
Behind
feature.
6.
It's not very neighborly of you, Dan Taylor, throwing mud up on my visor. That's why they call him Dirty.
How's your temps look there under caution?
Temps are good. Temps are really good. Thanks for asking, Chad.
Face cars out. Be ready. Green flag.
Gotta watch on these restarts if drivers getting together.
He's in the outside. He's on the outside.
Thanks, Armin. I appreciate that, buddy.
Oh man, that was Brandon Green that got involved. Brandon had a heck of a run going, a great points position.
A little while. Always happens to me.
Oh man, Tim Setzer and John Creighton both out. The good news is each of those drivers will get championship points. Not as many as they've wanted, but they will get scored. The top 15 in each race receive championship points. No matter if we're on dirt, a NASCAR oval, a road course, doesn't matter.
So you know, fast guys are running 16.829.
You gotta believe me when I say this. Even though I'm not very good on dirt, I do have enough skill to keep it straight for the most part. But I'm having an absolute blast. This is so much fun I could not imagine being a top 5 driver and how much fun you're having at this point. She is starting to get super slick. On corner exit right there. Think about a dirt race, it gets more fun and more fun the longer you go.
I'll give it the outside, Jared.
Fast guys are running 16.99. Keep it up, my man. We got 10 laps to go this time.
Whew. Be nice to me, old gal.
Inside, Brad.
Be nice to me, old gal.
Caution.
Okay.
Get yourself something to drink.
This might be my final opportunity to pick up a spot or two.
You're going to be coming around
on a restart.
the 10. We've got to pass the pace car. You're going to be coming around the 10. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 6. Pit road is open.
All right. Looks like we're going to have about roughly 5-6 laps to go once we go back green. Hey, looking ahead here at Atlanta, we're going to run the trucks here in just a moment at the conclusion of this race. It's going to be the first 15 drivers that can get in, or that want in. We don't have time to run a heat race this evening. So
The road is closed.
I will throw the password up on the screen. If you're wanting in, just got to punch that password in, join that race. We're going 75 laps. We're truck racing at Old Atlanta. Old Atlanta. Should be plenty of room for everybody that wants to race. Now we got Travis Stevens, who's a bullet right behind us. That's going to potentially be a position. Looks like we only got 9 cars out of 13 that started.
Oh, man, be one to go.
We're going to start single file.
JW, is that next race a Brad Peters race?
It is not. It is not a Brad Peters race.
Okay, thanks.
AJW, your rider
Get those
is
tires
towed
cleaned
in.
up. Get ready to roll here.
Yeah, it feels like it. Yeah, I knew when I made contact back on that first caution. Just glad I don't have the meatball.
Green flag.
All right, boys, somebody wad them up.
Five to go. Doing good there, bud. What have you got? Fastest guys on the track are running 17.305.
Maybe that's why my car's handling like a... just terribly.
Gonna be 2 to go.
2 to go. Travis has overtaken me on the bottom. Well played. I'm not going to fight that. I don't have the car to get back up there and challenge him.
Faster, man. White flag.
All right, that's going to do it. That is going to do it. I finished 9th. It's not awful. I wanted an 8th place finish.
Sorry about crowding you a little bit there, Scotty, if I did earlier.
All right, man. Good job. Good job, man. Really, really good work.
Oh,
there.
you're good. You just came up when you weren't clear yet, but no worries. All good.
Nice win, Tyler. Tyler Robinson, boys and girls. T-Rob. Daggone win right there.
Off. Make sure you save your batteries.
I'd like
Make
to
sure
thank
the batteries
or
in the
congratulate
car,
my
radio
nephew on
batteries
his
in
first
car
win with the
get turned
Aces.
off. Cut the master switch.
Look
all
at
that
him
stuff in
go.
the car.
That's right. Uncle Brandon Green. Brandon is the uncle. Tyler is the nephew. Look at him go. Race winner tonight. T-Rob. Tyler Robinson. Bringing home at number 13 machine into victory lane. Out here in the nation's heartland. Knoxville Raceway. Which way is he going? He's taking that baby right there by the Craig Ford sign, looking for victory lane. Hey, where's victory lane? We're gonna back it up. We're gonna back it up. Let's find. Here we go. We'll find victory lane. Is this it? No, I think that's the scales. Over there's victory lane. Got to go through this way. Oh, I think it's gated off. I think it's gated off. I believe he's trying to get in right over here, but it's gated off. Now, how are we going to get in there?
Thanks for the race, Brad. That was fun for a while.
Let's get an aerial
Yeah,
view
you bet,
here.
man. No problem.
Yeah, bro, that was a lot of fun. JJ,
Okay.
I'm surprised you guys don't do more dirt stuff, because that was a lot of fun.
I say this a lot. I'd love to do more. I would love to do a lot more of it.
I got in, JW.
Yeah, I got you now. It's going to make a great race-winning photograph. Look here, boys. I think he's going to burn it down into victory lane. Tyler
Good one
Robinson.
there, Tyler. I didn't have much for you.
That's
so
a heck of a
well
job.
deserved.
Welcome to Knoxville Raceway, fans. Tyler sounds a little bit like Travis O'Connor.
We need to do these more often.
Right there we go. We'll spin that unit around. That's going to be our race winner. Let me get them lights in there. We'll take this. And if Jared gets us, Jared Wishing, if he gets us a better picture, we'll certainly use that one. But for the time being, we'll go ahead and make sure we have a beautiful picture of Tyler Robinson in victory lane. Knoxville
I felt like
Raceway.
I had a good top 3 car there.
Outstanding work, Tyler. Just outstanding. Let's go take a look at our full field rundown, because everybody receives championship points in this one. We do have Tyler Robinson as our race winner. Jared Wishing finishes second. A good run by him. A solid points run by him. Brad Peters likewise. Billy Sigmund up to P4. Look at him go. Started near the back with me and made his way up to 4th place. Scotty Grove in 5th. Harrison Prohaska, a heck of a good run in 6th. He started almost shotgun on the field with me. Dan Taylor 7th. Travis Stevens got me there late for 8th. I did finish 9th. Aaron Ullman 10th. Brandon Green, who was running in 3rd position. I heard he may have gotten involved in an
Good run
incident.
there, Billy.
Brandon Green in 11th. Tim Setzer in 12th. John Creighton 13th. And Timothy Wheeler was just a bystander. Just checking out the racing action. All right, that's going to do it. Tyler Robinson is our race winner.
I hate to be this guy, but I hate people that cry.
You know, it happens. It does happen. It most certainly happens. All right, we are exiting that room. We're going to get the Atlanta race in the queue. Let me go ahead and make sure this thing is what I want it to be. The old Atlanta track does not have lights, neither does the new one, but I want to make sure that it is starting during the daylight hours. 75 laps will be our race. We have 2 sets of tires. We got 75% on each of the Tundra, the Silverado, and the F-150. Atlanta Motor Speedway Oval 2008, that is the old configuration. Max drivers, including myself, would be 16, so 15 others. If there's 15 other people that wants to race, join us here in just a moment. We'll have 3 green-white checkers, a fast repair, 1 o'clock practice, 2 o'clock qualifying, and 5 o'clock sim time for the race. We're going to do this under 87 degrees of mostly cloudy skies, they say. And the humidity is 77 to 100%. So it's going to be a hot one. It's going to be a hot one down here in Hotlanta. Hot one in Hotlanta, of course. Why not? Severe qualifying scrutiny, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This race, as you know it, is about ready. It's ready. It's ready to be joined here once it goes live. It is in the queue. Genuinely, if someone doesn't like how a restart goes, they shouldn't race. I went in the middle, a perfectly clean move, and then Green cleared himself, wrecking him and Setzer, and then wrecked me. Yeah, that stuff happens, man. Good evening, Scotty. Good to see you on the racetrack. Love that race car. The dirt late models at Fairbury would be fun. We've got some late models coming up, and it might be later on into mid-fall, but we do have some late models coming up. And an excellent job by Tyler Robinson right there, boys. Excellent job. He tried to do the same thing to me, John. That is Billy Sigmund, Director of Motorsports. Andrew Osterhaus. Even though you struggle, I'd love to see more dirt racing. Yeah, listen, I enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's not that we don't run it because I'm not good at it. It's just, you know, most of the crowd here likes to race the NASCAR stuff. And then road racing is probably the second choice, then probably dirt. But would love to find more time. Now that I am back to work on a regular schedule, most live streams will start about 8 o'clock Eastern time. We will have usually a 2-race format where the undercard per se, a lot of times we'll have dirt, road racing and things like that. So we will certainly try to get more dirt in. All right, the race is hot. Let me go ahead and make sure I get in. Again, there is 16 spots. Let's make sure I get in, and then we'll throw up the password. If you're a channel member or Twitch sub, you do already have access to the password. Let me make sure that I can get in here. Is that the right password? Yes, that is the correct password. Let me log in, or let me join the session, and we'll throw up the password. Timmy Jessup, everybody. Change that banner, you daggone right. You're the man. Thank you, Timmy. Couldn't do it without you, buddy. Thank you kindly. Already got it changed now, thanks to you. All right, if you indeed want to join Atlanta, if you want to run some trucks at old school Atlanta, your password will be old ATL, old ATL. 75 laps, we will not be running a heat race. Even if we had plenty to join, we do not have time to run a heat race this evening. But here we go. Let's head out here. Pull down that background screen. We got the Atlanta quad oval set up. We're going to start off with the 16.1, go down on them brakes to about a 57. And we're going to try to turn that steering offset up. Now, I haven't heard back from Rick Javorka. I spoke with him earlier today via the twitters.com. And he was having some issues, a lot of issues actually, but having issues with the hurricane coming through. So hopefully Rick is A-OK. All right, we got our software turned over. We're in good shape there. All right. Let's rock and roll. 75 laps.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to race tonight.
Yeah, 10-4 on that. I hate that. He was hoping to get his electricity back by 7. They told him 7, but I guess not. Buster Malcolm has joined us. Sean Royer bringing his Craftsman truck to Hotlanta.
He's become my bestest friend in the whole wide world.
At Rick's good fella.
Evening all. Good luck to you all.
What's up, Buster? Good evening, Buster. Oh, boys. She's slicker than snot on a doorknob. Michael Dow bringing his Craftsman truck. So is Aaron Allman.
At 51 is the fastest car on the track. 31.895.
Mic check. That mic is checked.
At 51 is the fastest car on the
Gentlemen,
track. 31.605.
I think this is going to be a good one.
Damn dog, that was a good lap right there.
I think this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, Rick just got power and water back on about 20 minutes ago.
That is awesome to hear. Slick Rick Javorka. Got it back on. Nice. They weren't too far off. They told him 7 or 7:15. About 9 o'clock. I know there's a lot of pros of living in the state of Florida. Probably far outweighs the bad. Usually you got 1 or 2 weeks out of the year when a hurricane is threatening to come through that you better batten down the hatches. Yeah, this is going to be a fun race. We got 3 total sets of tires. We got 75 laps. You can do the math. That's about 1 set every 25 laps. It's going to be a little hot, a little slick. Actually, the race may not be very hot. It's going to be a 4 o'clock sim time. I think that's what I set it at. If you want to make up some time, you put you a fresh set of Goodyears on there and you can make up a lot of time.
Inside. Still there. Still inside.
Looks like we're going to be about 35 laps.
Clear, clear, clear.
Could potentially make it on 1 stop. American, not sure what that is, but I like it. I think I like it. I like saying it. I don't know what it is. Dallas Smith, all right, has he got him a paint scheme? He said the other night, of course it was in the next gen car, I've nicknamed Dallas the Gambler. He told us the other night he had a paint scheme on the next gen car with the Gambler on it. So let's see if he brought something with the trucks. He may not have.
Still inside. Clear low.
Truck feels okay. I'm going to go out and get a qualifying lap in here. See how she feels on brand new tires.
Slow cars on the top. Slow car on the top.
Oh, there's Warren Keith. That's right, Warren Keith. Evening, Warren Keith. Haven't seen Mr. Keith in a while. He's a unique individual, that guy. One, he's fast. Very creative. He's fast and creative. It's a good combination to have. Boys, look here. Chris Carter's with us. I kid you not. I ain't making this up. Let's enable chat for that guy. All right, do we have a full field? 16 is our full field. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull the password down. I apologize for anybody that wanted to get in that couldn't get in. We just did not have time with the Ultimate iRacing Challenge 9. We had to run a heat race there. Just did not have time to run a heat race this evening. That's what we're going to pilot. I'm going to go here right quick, and we're going to finagle. I'm going to go down to a 12-1 and see what that feels like for qualifying. Truck is very slick on the first couple laps. These are going to be very similar qualifying conditions. We'll try to limit being loose up off these corners.
The 51 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 31.5.
That is Warren Keith, the fastest driver on the racetrack. Should be a decent lap. See, I'm 13th right now on the board. Let's see where that jumps up to.
Let's go, man. You picked it up a little bit.
11th, okay. .31.886. See if this lap's any better.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good lap.
All right, lap number 2 is going to be our hot one. Interesting. Jump to P3. Let's do a pit road entry. We'll go look at some paint schemes, and we're getting ready to qualify it. Again, I do apologize to anybody that wanted to get in that couldn't. We just did not have time to run a heat race this evening. We strive, top 5 qualifiers, top 10 finishers. We strive for 15 trucks or cars, plus myself. All right, we got to back that unit up. And hence the number 15 competitors this evening. All right, that's what I'm piloting this evening. That's my my chrome green. We'll call it olive green. Number 21 machine. The 6th truck, that is Richard Robb. 17 tonight, Set in Stone. That is Sean Royer. The 25 is Dirty Dan Taylor. The 28 tonight is Dallas Smith in the Gatorade machine. Scotty Grove in the double nickel TV entry. Spam, bring it. The 44, yep, that's right. It's Hillsboro Feed Company. It's Robbie Darnell. Robbie Darnell in the Hillsboro Feed Company machine. Look at that unit.
102 pit
Son
man.
of a gun. The 51 tonight, that is Warren Keith. The 102, that belongs to Buster Malcolm. The 75 tonight is Justin Egan. The 22 is Timothy Wheeler. The 14 machine belongs to Michael Dow. The 73 is Billy Sigmund in the Shell number 73 entry. And this truck, the 71, that is Brandon Green, the underdog mentality.
Hitting in, Dan.
And then the 25 is Chris Carter.
Copy that.
And then there is me. I think that is all 16 competitors, if I am not mistaken. I think we got everybody on the paint scheme reveal. Got about 3 seconds remaining, and it's time to go qualify. All right. Well, let's see here. Darren, Tom, put a special... Yeah, please do. Please do, Tom. Save our best tires for last. Save our best tires for last. Showtime! 787, everybody. Evening to you, Showtime. Let's see if we've missed anybody in the chat this evening. Zach Bishop. I'm in St. Petersburg. We got about 14 inches of rain. Dang. I was down in St. Pete there in early June. Of course, we had beautiful weather then, but I could imagine. Everything is so sea level, right? Everything's sea level and no place for water to run off. I see how places like that get flooded. So, Zach, you stay safe down there, buddy. Let's see here. Did Rick join? No, Trapping Diablo did. Good evening, Trapping. Timothy Jesper. We're all caught up on the chat. All right. Yeah, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a few moments here and see if we can get... it's 119 degrees on the track temperature. I'm going to see if that'll drop any. I'll probably go out with about a minute and a half, or in a minute and a half. That should give me plenty of time to get my laps in. You know, I don't think, in fact, I'm 91% sure that everybody is qualifying on the exact same track. Right? If I go out right now, I'm on the same ones everybody else is qualifying. I don't think my track would be different than anybody else's, but I do think you can wait and see if you get a cloud come over or you know, maybe a drop in temperature or something like that. And I know at like Daytona, Talladega, the wind a lot of times will play a big role. And I think that's just luck of the draw. Seems like Rick Javorka, though, he's good at knowing where and when that wind is coming from. All right. Let's get out here and qualify it. We're going to go with, I'm going to stick with that 12-1 for qualifying on the steering ratio. And then we'll go back to 16-1 for the race. We'll qualify without gloves. You know, they say Johnny Benson used to do that. I have no proof of that. So lap 2 is going to be our hot one. We'll take it nice and easy on this first lap out. Got to be over 100, I think it's like 105 mile an hour before you get caught for the finagling qualifying. Still going to take it nice and easy here on the first quarter of a lap. All right, we'll step on it here down the backstretch. I think we're only like 174 at the line. .172. Ah, man, she got a little loose. May not have got the tires heated up enough. Yeah, that's going to cost me. P9. I need to do a pit road entry again. My gum, I'm thrilled to death. We got 75 laps coming up here. We're truck racing. All right, we're gonna have to back it up way more than that.
For us to do right now. Oh man, all right. Can you assess anything? Did it hurt the wheel?
Yeah, it hurt everything, Chad. It's okay. We'll survive. All right, we're gonna start. Right now, I'm in 9th place out of 16. Whew. Warren Keith up there on the pole, 3.5 tenths faster than me. I got loose, was not able to recover. Probably should have driven that first lap a little bit harder and got them tires a little bit hotter. But you know what? That's why they give us 75 laps. All right. Warren Keith, Brandon Green, and Robbie Darnell. I think Robbie's making his return to iRacing, at least with us anyway. I think he was having some PC problems for a while and got all that fixed. I think he got him a new computer. All right. Let's play our national anthem, God Bless the USA.
And the whole
Love that national anthem. Was I? I'm a big fan of the United States of America. Love this place. I don't apologize for being an American at all. All right, big race. Matthew McConaughey, start our engines, please. Yes, sir. Yep. All right, we're good. Top 5 or bust, boys and girls. Top 5 or bust.
1 to go. Should be on the inside, correct, Earl? Looks that way. The road is closed.
Vaping, we're thinking about you tomorrow, buddy. Or Wednesday. Sorry, today's just Monday.
Field is 2,185.
Hey, Scott Nichols, kids.
All right, bud.
We didn't hear
ready
it,
to go.
JW.
Like we've talked about time and time again.
Didn't hear
lap,
the start your
one
engines?
pit stop, one lug nub, one can of fuel, everything, one at a time.
Crap.
One. That's all you've got
All right.
to do.
Hang on a minute.
We'll line up where we need to if everybody does their jobs, everybody's smart.
Let's try this.
But I remember it from last time.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
We are gonna roll.
Did it work there, Billy?
I gotta wait a second. It's delayed.
Copy. Oh, I hope so. I think I had my audio switched.
Yes, you can hear it.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, that was a Windows PC setting. That's Sean Lovely, everybody. All right, drivers in front of us is 75 laps around this old beauty. We're going to do that with 2 additional sets of tires, 3/4 at 75% tank of fuel. At the moment, there are no race prizes. If anything does come through, I'll certainly let you know. Thanks for joining us. Have a great time this evening. And as always, best of luck to all competitors. All right, here we go. Sorry, so we missed the national anthem, too. It's okay. You get the gist of it. God bless the USA. What's up, Chris Carter?
What's going on with you, buddy?
Living the dream, man. Living the dream. One lap at a time.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right on. Oh, yeah, we have one fast repair, gentlemen. I failed to mention that. All right, here we go. Do say that we are thinking of those guys and gals down in Florida that have been hit by the hurricane. Hopefully everything is good, gets back to normal.
It's time to go racing. And they're coming off the turn 4. The flagman has got the flag in the hand. And here we go. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Outside. Still outside. Still outside.
A little slick on exit here, first 3 or 4 laps.
Clear high, clear high.
Timothy Wheeler a little out of sorts.
Outside. Clear. Inside. Go on, you're inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Wow, that's awful.
Where's that Scotty Groove?
Close there, Warren.
Scotty's either up front or he started in the rear, one of the two.
Outside. Still outside.
Almost like you did, Tim.
Still there, outside. Clear.
Almost exactly the same spot.
Wow, come up. P5 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 31.285 outside quarter. Still outside. Still outside.
I'm not hearing you.
Still out there. Still there. Door outside. Clear high. Good lap, sir.
Still cannot hear Timmy Wheeler.
That was good, man. You made some progress that lap. Keep it up.
Looking lap number 6 of the scheduled 75. 2 extra sets of tires is all we got. I plan on being kind to them.
Your fast guys are running 31.652.
Just changed my force feedback. I thought it was going to go down to like a 5, and it's, look, I got my hands full. I usually trust iRacing with what they suggest. I do not.
The 51 is the leader.
That is Warren Keith. As we get into the fall months, we start setting our eyes on the Flying Aces 500, which we run on New Year's Eve night. Warren Keith is the mastermind behind that.
Pass me, Richard. I got damage.
"27 laps out. Should be about 38. Still going to be shy of a one-stop race. Should be on pit road twice, minimum.
Inside. Still there. Still there. They're low. Fast guys running 32.143. Outside. Still there. Still outside. Clear.
Kind of just stalemated here in 8th place. Should start seeing those tires really give up on those guys who've abused them. Stay off that wall, buddy. That's not good. Throttled up a little quick, rear end got out from under me. Scorching them tires. I think it's time we start thinking about breaking it down and not expect a caution flag. So in other words, maybe split this into thirds, 25-25.
Outside. Fast guy's running 32.668. Still out there. Outside quarter. Outside is clear. Inside, at your door. You're clear him.
Try to experiment here early.
Inside. Outside. Clear. Caution, caution, caution. Jump real quick and then tell me what you got.
Timmy, if that's on me, I'm sorry. I thought I was up really high there. Did not
behind the
think you were coming up there.
Line up behind the 25.
Maybe I came down. I don't know. We'll look at it. That's lap 20. Lap 20.
Put it out!
I felt now, every iRacer has their own opinion. I felt like he washed up. I felt like I was up in the high side. And it felt like
muted, Timmy.
Felt like he washed up. I might be wrong.
Open.
All right, well, let's top it
I
up.
got a mic now.
Yes.
I didn't even know you were there on the high side, JW. I couldn't tell you who saw that way. I had to go look at the replay.
Yeah, I'll check it out too. If it's my bad, I do apologize.
10 away.
Lap 20, we'll check it out.
5 away. That's your mark. Now, turn in plenty of room.
I'm going to get some damage fixed, I'm sure.
Too far forward, back it up, back it up, back it up. Too far forward, back it up, back. All right, stop right there.
11 seconds.
Off of it and then
Let me take a look at what I've got, what kind of damage I've got.
Up as best we can.
Just a little scrape. Let's go back to lap 20. Let me make sure I don't want to get lapped, of course. I'll look at it closer. I'll look at it closer after the race. I think he was trying to run in the middle. I was trying to run in the high side, and I
believe there may be a little bit of net code in that.
Yeah, I just got a chance to glance at it. I couldn't tell exactly what happened. But now, if it was net code, watch out.
We're close, but we're not touching, and I get turned. I believe there was net code in between us. I don't think it should have turned me.
10-4.
One to go. What are you chewing on?
All right, I did not take tires right there.
Right. You're going to line up inside. I think we should be behind at 100 too.
Other than, I don't know why I didn't take tires right there. I thought about it early on, then never revisited the idea of putting tires on it. Still going to be one more stop. Certainly one more stop. If we can get a caution here in the next 10 laps or so, I'm sitting pretty as far as tires. But not a smart idea right now, bypassing those tires. Tom, that was my fault. Probably right, Gray. You're probably right. What's up, Joel? Lewis Trost, kids. Yeah, over the years, I may have owed him a little bit, but that was not intentional. I felt like I was on the high side. Excuse me.
Those belts and tug. Get your tires cleaned off real
And I
well.
thought he was trying to get to the bottom of the track. That he never could or never did.
Pace car's off. Be ready. All right, my man. Pace car's off.
All right, here we go, boys.
Green.
Old tires.
Still outside.
Didn't have a little wheel spin.
Too wide outside.
Well, my nine's done. I forgot to turn on the faster.
No hole yet. One outside.
Oh.
Still out there.
Go down a
Four. Clear.
$30 of required repairs.
Oh, sweet Lord. He forgot to turn on the fast repair.
Fast guys running
3 minutes and 6 seconds of optional.
3.
Yeah, you was way down too far.
All right, no tires. Bad idea. Bad idea.
The inner bolt is 1 inside.
Terrible idea, actually. Can't drive it that hard in.
Inside.
She ain't gonna stick in the middle.
Inside is clear. I'm gonna modest catch this a couple tenths allowed.
There's the gambler, Dallas Smith.
1.6.
I'll take you through what was going through my mind coming down pit road. Damage, thought I was going to have to get about 30 seconds of damage, so I decided not to take tires. I was going to revisit it, then I went to look at the replay and I totally forgot about the tires. The truck is terrible, Tom. It's the tires. I made a bad decision. As soon as I get in my fuel window, I'm going down to pit.
Keep after it, keep digging. The inner bolt is 2.1.
So that should be about lap 40.
Inside.
Or 35, lap 35.
On the bottom. Clear low.
Yeah, I'm going to be a half a lap down here by lap 35. Bad decision.
Are running 31.731. Oh, buddy, you can find us something, man. Find us a little something there. You can do it. The gap is 2.1.
Now I need to get to lap 40. That's going to get me in the fuel window. Got 9 more laps of this. Maybe I can stay out and we get us a caution. Oh, just a horrible, horrible iRacing decision.
Great job, buddy. Great job. Eyes forward, man. We can get these guys. The gap is 4.4.
All right, 7 more laps. We're bringing her in. We're taking 4 tires, topping it off with fuel, and we'll be able to make it to the end. I will go a lap down, but I should get that back later on. And still won't be in the same situation where I'll need a caution flag to win this thing. Not a good decision, man. My mind was not on them tires; it was on the wreck.
Come on, bud. You can do it, man. The interval is 6.6.
6 more laps. Yeah, 6 more laps. Showtime. Lap 40. I think we're about 36 on a run of fuel. Lap 40 will put me with 35 to go. I might be able to bring it in on 39. Yeah, we're going to be in danger of going a lap down if I'm not careful. Just a dumb decision. I wouldn't even call it a decision, just a brain fart.
Fastest guys on the track are running 32.224. Come on, bud. You can do it, man. The gap is 8.9.
All right, I think I'm going to come down coming to lap 40, so completion of 39. And if we get a late caution, I'm sitting pretty good. All these guys are going to have to pit one more time. With like 20-some laps to go. So they're going to have really old tires.
Just approaching halfway.
In the event we have a caution, they're going to have really old tires. I should have a set left. Can't bank on a caution though. All right, completion of 39. We are pitting this time.
Here we go, fellas.
Fuel, we're good.
Away now.
Tires, we're good.
5 away. And your mark now. Turn in, focus too tight to the wall.
Come on, boys. Help me out here. 53 on that right front. Scorched it. All right, we should go a lap down right here.
Go, man, go, man,
I should be able to get that back.
All right, buddy, we only got one more set of tires left that we can use.
I should be able to stay out ahead of the leaders, being only one lap down. All right, there they are. They're 3 seconds back. All right, so I'm 1 lap off the pace. Now I'm the only truck a lap down, so I'm in the lucky dog position.
On the track, we're running 32.783.
This is going to be fun, if nothing else.
Hey, that last lap was good.
I'm trying to unlap myself. I think I'll be able to do it. I have to be aware that if I kill my tires here early, after those guys pit, I'm gonna go back a lap down.
There you go, buddy. That was a good lap.
Showing 33 laps of fuel remaining. I think we have 33 laps to go. We've gained 5 seconds on the leaders. Chris Carter up in front of me, probably on new tires as well. Gained 6 seconds on the leaders. I'm picking up about a second a lap. Of course, that'll equalize at some point. I think at lap 50, you're probably going to have some drivers come down and take some tires. Short pit it. Picked up 7 seconds over the leaders.
Dad, I'm gonna be pitting right here.
Robbie Darnell bringing the Hillsboro Feed Company machine down pit road, getting those new Goodyear Racing Wranglers on that thing. Probably smart.
Appreciate it, man.
Darnell to pit road.
They're pitting in front of you.
Well, I blew that.
Oh, speeding penalty. That new computer can't help the speeding penalties, can it?
I locked the brakes up coming in.
Yeah.
Nose dived into the wall.
Ah.
Yeah, it looked like you were facing the opposite way. Don't feel too bad. I smacked the wall on my own.
Got several guys down pit road now. There's 2 guys.
Car's pitted behind us.
Picked up 12 seconds on the leaders. Still means I'm 20-some seconds behind them. But if they stay out, I should be able to get my lap. I should be able to race my way back onto the lead lap. Or when they pit, I should get back on the lead lap. Of course, they'll have newer tires. They'll pass me pretty easily. Just need to be in position. If a caution comes out, we're in good shape. All these guys taking their last set of tires.
Great job.
Most of them, anyway. Most were smart and put tires on during the caution flag, unlike myself.
So, you know, fast guys are running 33.167.
Leaders are running 33.1s. I'm at 32.3s.
Watch your pit in front of you. No pressure out the back. The gap, 10.
All right, now the leader's not even showing on my relative. Most of those guys now heading to pit road. Like this cloud cover down here on this end of the track.
13 gives the fastest car on the track. 31.227.
Now the guys that have pitted are a lap faster than me.
Pick that pace back up, man. The gap is 8.5.
Crap, man. Scotty Grove, Richard Robb, several guys have disconnected.
The leaders on pit road now.
More guys that disconnect, least chance we'll have a caution. I think Scotty, from what I heard, had a rough go at it.
No, you're busy, but when you get a moment, just try to tell me what you got. The car ahead of you is just pitted. At 75 is the leader.
Justin Egan, our race leader. He is 6 seconds in front of me.
Yeah, but straight smooth, doing great.
Speed too, Brandon?
No, I had too much front brake in it and spun out on entry. And then it slapped me with an unsafe pit entry and had to hold for 40 seconds.
Not that far behind.
Same here.
Go get them. The gap is
Sounds a lot like mine.
6.6. Outside. Clear high. Outside. All right, man. Let's try to smooth out here a little bit. We got these guys patched in it. The gap is 1.1. Clear if you need it. Clear's on pit road now. P7 is the fastest car on the track. 31.135. Leaders are running 43.356. Inside. Still inside. Clear. Coming up on this little couple tenths of lap behind you. The interval is 3.5.
All right, I got a decision to make. The smart decision would be to stay out and hope for a caution.
Good job, my man. You go up there and take it from him now.
I could bounce down and take my last set of tires. Not going to be much faster than these guys as they've all just pitted. But I might have a chance of racing my way back onto the lead lap. Let's ride it out. See if we can't catch that caution.
Keep out there, big man. The 51 is the leader.
Hit the bottom.
Oh, man, it's time to roll here now. Roll. Come on. The gap is 3.3. Inside, inside, inside. Keep it up, bud. Run strong
I
behind
think
you.
Justin Egan was the last of the drivers to pit. Of the lead lap drivers.
Working the top. Keep it up, bud. Run strong behind you. The gap is 1.1. Still out there.
Got Dallas the Gambler Smith coming up on us.
Inside.
He'll easily take that position.
Guys behind you catching you just a little bit after, but the gap is 5.9. Still inside.
All right, still don't see the leader on my relative. That's a good thing.
I got damage.
Gonna be 10 laps to go here at the line. Let's see if I can't stay on the lead lap.
Outside. Still out there. Outside is clear. Come on, man. Send it go.
Pay attention.
All right, Warren Keith now 14 seconds back
You can do it. The interval
as
is
race leader.
1.2. Keep it up, bud. Running strong behind you. The gap is 2.5. Fast guys running 31.785.
I'm about as loose as it gets. 9 laps to go. Try to run this middle to high groove, eliminating a lot of the looseness up off the bottom.
Working the bottom. Still there. Clear low.
Looks like we're going to take a set of Goodyears home with us. That's a shame. Travesty. terrible. And Tom, it ain't your fault, buddy. It's all this guy right here.
That rhythm again, bud. That rhythm.
I got that rhythm.
The interval is 2.6.
I got that rhythm. We're racing to stay on the lead lap with only using 2 sets of tires instead of the allotted 3. I pulled another stupid move. .4 is that race leader.
You're gonna have 5 to go. 5 laps to go. Sit, man. You keep concentrating. Hustle that thing.
Got my hands full. 7.4 seconds.
Leader's at a 32.361.
I don't think the caution's coming out. I don't think the caution's coming out. We have made our bed. We got to lie in it. Crap, I can't even steer it now.
Don't do it, JW.
I'm trying. I screwed up and didn't take tires the first stop. Now I'm paying for it.
Start thinking about your entry to pit road. We think we might be losing a little bit there.
Yeah, I'm losing a lot. Now, am I got enough fuel?
Get them.
Yeah.
Good.
I got the math right on the fuel when we stopped on lap 40. We're still 4.8 ahead of race leader. I don't think we're going to get lapped.
Inside. Still there. Still inside. Clear.
Man, when you look at that Hillsboro Feed Company machine, ain't she a beaut?
White flag.
All right, I'm 3.6 seconds ahead of Warren Keith, who is the race leader. A good run there by Justin Egan. Stayed out a little later. Had new tires at the end. Looks like he's going to be about 6 seconds, if my math is right, behind first place. But he got him a second place finish.
I run out of gas right at the finish line. Awesome.
That's good math.
Good job, man. That was fun.
Warren Keith, everybody.
Flag in the hand out here. Good crew, good job, guys. Everybody down here is solid.
Man, it's a good looking Hillsboro truck.
Really good.
Love
Thank you.
Darnell's paint schemes. Bad Fast Racing, Robbie Darnell. Crap, man. I finished 8th. That's.
That was fun. You guys have a good evening. See you down the road, there's NW.
You too, Chris. Heck, I think I started 8th, I believe.
Yeah, thank you, JW.
Yes, sir. I believe that's where I was running before I
Yeah, it was a blast, you guys. I enjoyed her.
made the idiot move. So I finished roughly where I started and ran. not the way I want to do it. I know I had a top 5 truck. God bless I had a top 5 truck. Oh, man, that one.
Good race, gentlemen.
That one hurts.
Best tracks on that race.
That one hurt. Yes, she is. That one hurt a little bit. Man, oh man, oh man. I tell you who ain't hurting. That's Warren Keith. In that beautiful number 51 Mobile One Chevrolet. Warren Keith, everybody. An outstanding job.
Anybody needs a Ryzen 9 5900X, send me a message.
Can they hit you up on Twitter if also?
Yes, hit
Okay.
me up on Twitter.
Copy that. All right, boys, that.
I got 2 actually. I switched to the AM5 platform, which is the new Ryzen stuff. I got 2. If anybody needs one, let me know.
10-4. Hey, if you're out there and you need yourself a brand new graphics card, you heard it right there. Hit up Robbie Darnell on the Twitter/X or here on iRacing, wherever. Robbie Darnell is readily available. I think it's at Robbie Darnell 1 if I'm not mistaken on the X. I would have to go confirm that. Let me go confirm it right now. I think it's Robbie Darnell 1. While I'm thinking about it, we will announce we'll announce his Twitter handle. Robbie Darnell 1. At Robbie Darnell 1 is his Twitter account, X account, whatever you are calling it these days. And if you are in the need of a new graphics card, hit him up. Hit him up. Says he's got 2 of them. I don't know a price. I have no idea. But he sounds motivated to move it. Boys and girls, this is Warren Keith. And that Mobile One Chevrolet. Too bad it's a Chevy. That's a good-looking truck. I mean, it really is. That's a good-looking piece of racing machinery. But it does have the bow tie on the front of it. We'll overlook that. That's a good-looking truck, though, and congratulations to Warren Keith. Warren, I do believe, started on the pole. He did. He was P1, F1, qualified 1, finished 1. A great run right there. Let's go look at our top 10 rundown. There we go. Standings, get out of the way. There we go. Warren Keith is our race winner. Justin Egan, great rebound up to second. Dirty Dan Taylor. Death, Taxes, and Dan Taylor finishing in the top 5. There you go. Sean Royer, solid P4 finish. He started 4th, maintained that position. Michael Dow, a great top 5 run. Buster Malcolm up to 6th. Dallas, the Gambler. Smith up to 7th. I did finish 8th. I was the last truck on the lead lap. Foolishly put myself in position to fight to stay on the lead lap basically the entire race. That was dumb. That was dumb. I've got to be better than that. I really believe I had a top 5 truck, but nevertheless, I didn't know. Billy Sigmund finished 9th. He pitted late. I heard him say he was going down pit road. Chris Carter ran into some trouble. Never did hear what happened to him. Brandon Green. Robbie Darnell is 12th. Scotty Grove 13th. Richard Robb 14th. Timothy Wheeler 15th. And 16th is Aaron Allman. I'm going to go back to lap number 20 and take a look at this. I feel bad, regardless whether it is all my fault, half my fault, or whatever. I feel terrible that me and Wheeler got into it. Let me get this in behind. We'll try to go directly behind my truck and see what was up. And we'll fast forward it over to turn number 1. I think it was lap 20. Or we might be under caution here. I'm sorry, we're under caution. That's lap 21. Here we go. So I'm chasing down Wheeler, trying to get around him. So I'm going to go to the high side here. I'd done that on the other end of the track. And I look at my right side wheels in relation to this seam, because that's what I'm looking at. As a driver, I'm looking at that seam right here. Okay. Now, we'll see what Wheeler looked like. He probably stays down on the seam. On his seam, I'm guessing. Let's take a look and see what it looks like from the front. Yeah, we were just racing too closely. I have a habit of that. I'll get right up behind somebody. We're just racing too closely. You know, it was netcode, but there was going to be contact. Regardless, there was going to be contact. That's the purpose of netcode in iRacing. Yeah. I'm going to accept full responsibility for that. I was racing too closely to his quarter panel. I should have went up an extra groove, but I thought he was going to dive it down to the bottom, and he didn't. As a driver, you can't bank on someone else going to the bottom when they haven't shown that they're committed to it. And by that point in the corner, he wasn't committed to getting to the bottom. Timmy, I'm going to own up to that. I'll take full responsibility. And my bad. My bad right there. My bad right there. All right, it was fun, Michael Smithy. It was definitely fun. I do a lot of Photoshop, so I need the extra cores. Yeah, bring it. Leviticus, everybody. Ah, the 12-core, 24-thread. Sweet. Yeah, if you're interested, it's at Robbie Darnell 1, at Robbie Darnell 1 on the X. Hit him up and see what he can do for you. You guys may be able to come to an agreement. Yeah, the reviews on that one probably is pretty dang good. All right. Hey, my bad. My bad. My bad on that, Timmy Wheeler. My bad on taking no tires on that first pit stop. That was foolish. That's an oversight. I got to be better than that. If you're going to race and live stream, you got to be better than that. Man, that was terrible. That was a bad decision. Now, I would have been sitting pretty. I would have been sitting pretty had we had a caution with 10 or 15 to go. But with the 16 truck field, I knew that going in, we were going to have the smaller field. You can't bank on a caution. You can't bank on a caution. And I did. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Anyway. Tyler Robinson, everybody, wins race number 1 tonight in Brad Peters' Ultimate iRacing Challenge, race number 9. So congratulations to him on that. We went to Knoxville in the winged dirt sprint 360s, and he put on a show. So congratulations, Tyler, on that one. And congratulations right there to Warren Keith. Good to see him back on the racetrack and fast as ever. So I tagged the wall, broke the tire, had to put, yep, understood. Yeah, understood. Stuff happens, man. That stuff happens. All right. Hey, look, that's going to shut us down for the night. Now, tomorrow night I have to work. I have to work late. It is orientation. And Brad cannot race until Thursday night. So I think what we're going to do is try to do a doubleheader on Thursday night of Ultimate iRacing Challenge races. And maybe an oval race after, because they're both fairly short. So we'll see. We'll see what we can come up with. It'll be another format like tonight, which I don't think race 10 and 11 have heat races for the Ultimate iRacing Challenge. So what we'll do is be able to just do 3 straight races, and we'll get us a good oval race going there for race number 3. But anyway, Thursday night will be our next night back. And until then, everybody, have a great Tuesday. Please stay safe out there. Good night to each and every one of you. And as always, may God bless you. Race fans, take care.